Have you heard of a game called Lethal Company?
People Company?
Lethal Company.
No, I have not.
Well, it's a four-player game,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't played it, but I heard it's great.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm recruiting. I'm like
Okay.
Nick Fury.
Okay. Who do I get to be? Can I be Thor?
You're gonna be Hawkeye.
No, you did that to spite. I think Hawkeye is the most. Sorry, I'm gonna try what you're doing. Sorry. Why am I Hawkeye?
Because you're the heart of the team.
But everyone knows the heart of the team is Tony Stark.
Okay, fine. You can be the Falcon.
Oh, oh man. As much as I love the Falcon, think he's a great guy, great hero, super useful. Glad he's a part of the universe where there's people like I don't know, like Thanos. It makes a lot of sense for him to be there and everything. Why am I like the Falcon? Is it because is it because I'm black?
You're making this into something that it
It's
doesn't
because
have to
I'm
be.
black, isn't it?
Speaking of being black, did you tell your stream about the Uber story?
We're in an Uber. And I made a comment. Toast and I were chatting. I made a comment about how, like, oh, I need more black friends, something like that. And the Uber stops us and is like, hey, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to, like, intervene, or anything. But I'm wondering, why do you need more black friends? And I haven't really paid attention to who this Uber driver is, right? But I look at her. She's a black woman. I'm like, okay, sure, let's have this conversation. But of course, there's like the people with a lot of different mindsets. And just because you're black, you might not have the same mindset as me. And so I'm like treading super carefully. But she's asking me, why do you think you need more black friends? And I'm like, oh, well, all my friends are Asian. And like, I don't have any black friends. And as much as they, do their best to understand me and they really do love me and not treat me any differently, obviously, there's some things that about me that they just like won't understand. There's some experiences, yada, yada. And she's asking me about it. She's telling me about like her nieces and kids and whatnot. And then she turns to Toast and is like, so what do you think about it?
It was a very directed question. Like she stared at me straight in my eyes, me as an Asian man,
Yeah.
about the struggles of what black women go through.
And how do you think you answered?
I mean, I definitely dodged it.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know how to full on address it, and it didn't seem appropriate for a funny joke. Like normally, I would just make a funny joke, but I don't know where she stood on those kind of social issues. So I gave a very PR deflect answer.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think we both gave really PR deflect answers, and I think we did a good job of diffusing that situation. It was a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, if it was uncomfortable for you, think about how uncomfortable it was for me.
It was like not only did she ask you, but she like turned her head around too. She's like, "So what do you think?"
She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, no, she knew. She knew for sure.